Hi, I'm Jenna, also known as RetroLemon, and this is episode 50. Like 50, that seems like such a big number. Hopefully the lighting isn't too bad in here today. It is really overcast, and if it's a bit dark, I sincerely apologize. And then I'm so excited I found my notebook. Notebook. I like it. It's so funny because when I bought it, it stood out because it says notes on the front. So I have show notes today to make sure I don't forget anything because I've totally forgotten a bunch of stuff. First off, big hello and welcome to all the new viewers and the new people in the group. And then a huge thank you to all of you that keep coming back week after week. Or even just from time to time, that works too. First, I'm really excited. I've totally forgot to mention the last couple weeks, and but I am the feature designer for Dramatic Knits for January, February, and March. I'm so excited. So I'm so excited to be able to team up with Steve and Callie of Dramatic Knits, the podcast, and all you have to do is be a member of their group, Dramatic Knits. I think it's all one word. And there's a thread, Race to the Finished Object. So all you have to do is go and post your finished object. It has to be finished within the month of January, and then in February and March, you know. And you can be entered to win one of my patterns. Plus, possibly other wonderful prizes that they give away. And then I was so excited to be contacted by Megan of the Stockinette Zombies that Emerson, the incognito alien, and I was going to show him. Dang it, he's over there. I see him. For their this or that. So, okay, let's have a talk here. And I hope this is, like, totally cool with the zombies, because if not, I'm totally breaking some rules. Because I didn't ask first. But poor little Emerson is kind of lagging in the votes department for this or that. So I believe the voting still goes on through this week, possibly into next week. So you need to go vote. If you're one of the if you belong to the zombies group and you haven't voted in the this or that, I gotta tell you, Emerson would love to have your vote. Very much. Him and his cute little mustache. How can you not love the mustache? Now, I'm not saying that I want you to go and win this thing for me, but just give him a little extra love would be okay. So, moving along into our knit-alongs, we have one more week for Priscilla the Persnickety Pig. Today is the 23rd. So, what I'm going to do, because January is such a long month, I'm going to go ahead and close out the knit-along next Wednesday, January 30th at noon Eastern. And, so get your piggies in. There's not many piggies yet. I mean, how could you not want to knit one of these cute little piggies? So you got a fun little variegated piggy with little solid ears and feet and snout. In the beautiful Dancing Dog Dye Works, Squeal Like a Pig, and Raspberry. Or you could have a little solid piggy in beautiful Cascade 220 Superwash in the Pink Rose, I believe is what that was called. It has a number, but on Jimmy Bean's Wool they have names like they should. So that's what I remember. But piggies, come on. And how can you not love little piggy butts? So, get your piggies in. Hurry up. You got a week. You can knit 6 of these up in a week. At least one. And then Dancing Dog Dye Works graciously donated a prize. In here is a full skein of her Walt's Worst base in the You Can Fly colorway. And it's so pretty. And I don't want to undo it because she ties her bows and her packaging so pretty. And I am not a very good bow tire. It's one of the areas I lack. Speaking of the devil, I just got a text message from Michelle. So, this prize, and then I'm so on top of it because I have my notepad. The other prize is being donated by Melissa, who is also known as Mostly Munchies, and she made this really cute, tried to make the picture bigger, this really cute little piggy notion pouch, and inside you'll get a little tape measure and some stitch markers, and she will be sending that directly to the winner. So it's the other prize. Yay, it's got piggies. It even kind of looks like the piggy. Piggy. And then our other knit along is going strong, our cable knit along, which is part of the Technique series that we're doing this year. So it runs through January and February. I will have to look at the calendar and see exactly which date we're going to close that out on. And a prize was donated by a viewer. A skein of beautiful yarn pirate in the Cosette base, which is superwash merino, 10 cell, 365 yards of a fingering weight, in this beautiful pink, and kind of goes into a gray, kind of like a pinky gray, purpley kind of color. It's gorgeous, and this is so soft. Seriously, so nice. And then we have another prize that's supposed to be coming that I will show you when I get it. I have all this energy, I'm so sorry. This week, I haven't gotten a lot done, and I will have to pause this in a minute to go get my work in progress because it's sitting in there at the chair because I was working on it last night. But I have no finished objects once again. I totally feel like I'm lacking in the finished objects. But to be honest, I've been so busy with other things. Okay, so the whole Weight Watchers thing's still going great. Really good. Getting my exercise in really good. I feel better than I have felt in so long. It's insane. And the craziest thing too is I am a total night owl. I am not a morning person whatsoever. I'm like willingly getting up on the weekend at 8 o'clock. Like, I'm like, let's go. And yeah, 8 is totally early for me on a Saturday. Now that my kids are old enough to get up and get their own cereal, yeah. Because I'm a night owl, I can easily normally stay up till like 2 in the morning and then be right back up, you know, in the morning to get the kids ready for school and everything. And lately, 9:30 comes and I am like white. I am so just exhausted. And then there's like TV shows I like that come on at like 10. So I'm fighting to stay awake through them. It's the craziest thing. I've never had this problem ever unless if I was like sick or something. So, yeah, I've actually gotten like so much housework done, and, you know, catching up from the holidays always seems to take forever, especially laundry. And, like I said, getting in, you know, between a half hour and an hour of exercise a day, and just not wanting to sit down. It's crazy. So I have no finished objects, but I have made significant progress on my works in progress. My one work in progress. So I'm gonna go grab it real quick and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back with my work in progress. So I am still working on the vodka lemonade. And it was so funny because Megan Asakin at Zombies had posted on Plurk to me. She's like, I just realized your retro lemon, you're working on the vodka lemonade. And I was like, yeah, and I'm knitting it in the colorway lemon curd. It's a very lemony cardigan. So I have not woven in any of my ends yet, so excuse the sloppy strings hanging. But, okay. I'm so excited because I did stop last week. I said when the skein I was knitting on ran out, I stopped and I went and I did the sleeves. So there's one sleeve and 2 sleeves. And now, let's see, I've started the waist shaping. Now, I did try this on with the sleeves, and the sleeves are a tad longer on me than where it said they'd be, but, okay, I'm short. I am a big whopping 5'5", probably technically a 5'4.5", but I round it up. So, but yeah, 5'5". Definitely close to 5'5". Closer to 5'5" than 5'4". And everything always, sleeves always seem to be like long on me. 3/4 sleeves always are longer on me than they are normal height people. Not that I'm ridiculously short. I fully acknowledge that. But to be like 5'7" or 5'8" I was shorted a few inches, I swear. So, so it's coming along. I should have it done by the end of the month. That is my goal. So next week, let's put it that way. I hope to have it done by next week. Okay, so when the other skein ran out, I started the sleeve. I think it was this sleeve, but I couldn't be sure. So I took one whole skein and probably 1/3 of another, and then I just took that skein, did the part of the sleeve, connected the ball, and this is what is left from the sleeves. This is number 9 out of 12 skeins. So I should definitely have enough to finish it. And I could possibly even have a skein left over, which I did when I ordered the yarn. I did order an extra skein just to be on the safe side. So, but it is so soft. Like, I cannot wait to wear it. It is ridiculously cold here right now. Yesterday, the high was a big whopping 11 degrees, and I know it's colder in other places. I fully acknowledge that. But it's just cold. I'm trying to stay warm, and let me tell you, if I could wear this and knit it at the same time, I totally would. Totally. Because it is just so soft and snuggly. I'm like, I'd even like to make a blanket out of the city tweed. So, yay. I'm so excited. I can't wait to wear it. And just like, yay, a sweater. So, that's the only thing I've worked on this week, because I just really haven't had the time, honestly. It was a busy weekend. We had my grandparents' 50th wedding anniversary party, and I was kind of fretting about it, because I totally was like, how is this going to work? At home, when I do Weight Watchers, like, they have the recipe builder. So you just put all the ingredients of whatever you're making into the recipe builder, how many servings it makes, and then it calculates how many points per serving. Best darn thing on the planet. How do I do that when I'm not preparing the food? I'm eating already prepared food. You know, it's like a potluck type thing. Everyone brought a dish. Yeah, what I brought, I couldn't even eat because it was so many points. It's like this cheesy potato thing, which the insane thing is I've been making it for years. I have to make 2 pans because everyone loves it so much. Yeah, it's really bad for you. Like, really super bad, and I didn't even eat any. But I did really good. So I had there's an app that you can log into when you're on Weight Watchers, and I like kind of like roughly calculated things. And for one thing, I actually did make my mom go up and get the recipe for it out of her recipe box, because I knew she had the recipe, and it was the one thing that was really questionable to me. Other than that, I mean, there was like some pasta, so I really tried to like eyeball a cup of pasta. I think I did good. Anyways, according to everything, I didn't go over my points for the day, and even when it came to dessert, I had literally half a cupcake. Half. It was the most delicious thing I've eaten like in weeks, and I ate half of it to be good. So it was worth it. All I can say is I'm definitely seeing a difference. My clothes are fitting better. I can see a difference. Like, now it's gotten to the point where I can literally see a difference. And I'm not like total... Okay, I totally called out Heather Boutros Babe on Plurk and told her that I totally think she's badass, because she does the 30-day shred and all that, and I'm doing sweating to the oldies. But it's fun. I don't like being yelled at by video instructors. I don't enjoy it when they get all gruff and mean and yell at you and tell you what to do. I need somebody nice. Love, Richard Simmons. So, I think my sweater will fit, though. for at least a short time. So I kind of wish I would have waited to knit it, only because now I think I could have gone down a size already. But I really want to knit the sweater. My grandma is not doing well, so when we went to the anniversary party, I took it with me so I could show her the progress I made, because while I went and ordered the yarn, she paid for the yarn, and it was my Christmas gift from her. So I wanted her to see it, and that was like my big motivation for starting it in January. And I kind of was hoping to have it done by the party, but there just hasn't been enough time. I mean, I've been working on it only like 3 weeks, and I think I've made great progress. So, because normally I just do little projects, big projects like this drive me slowly insane, and I've been monogamous on it for the most part because I want it done, because I want to wear it while it's still cold. I don't want it to be like 80 degrees, and here I am finishing a sweater. So, yay, I love it. I know so many people were like, oh, I need to go check out that yarn, and you really do. If you like tweeds, I love it. I guess this is the Knit Picks City Tweed. I've used the Knit Picks Wool of the Andes Tweed, and it's just as nice. Not quite as hairy. That's the one thing I'll give the Wool of the Andes Tweed. But it's a worsted weight, and the City Tweed like that comes in DK and Aran weight. That's the DK. I guess I should say that. Well, since that's the only work in progress I have, we can move right along into Yarny goodness, because I have some. I was debating which one I should do first, but I think since I bought this one first, even though I got it later, I should show it first. So I ordered this yarn back in December, and it is from Space Cadet Creations, and it is called A Colorway for Carrie. 50% of the actual sale of the yarn went to the Steinmetz family. If you haven't heard, which I know most of you have by now, the colorway is after Carrie, aka Knit Pearl Girl, and like I said, 50% of the price of the yarn went to the family. So if I just got mine today, it was on my doorstep shortly before I came to sit down. So if you don't want to see it because it is a surprise, just look away for a few minutes and, you know. But if you want to see, I shall show you. Ready? Okay. Okay. This, like I said, is called A Colorway for Carrie. It is in the Aurora base, which is a fingering weight. It is 70% superwash merino, 20% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And it is this gorgeous kind of light wine color and kind of a plum. And it has this beautiful pop of gold with some slight, like, mapley tints to it. And there's a little bit of a grayish blue right here. It is lovely. And it came with a really sweet card that talked about what inspired the colorway, why the colors were chosen as they were, and where the money was going to go. So, I have never ordered from Space Cadet Creation before. The yarn is very nice, very soft. I mean, you'd hope so with cashmere in it, right? I have no idea what I'm going to make with it. It was a way to help out the family. And, you know, being online friends with Carrie, it's just something special to help remember her. Although every time I get sent a gifted pattern on Tuesdays, which is Wrap Tuesdays, Random Act of Patterns, which I got two, and my deepest apologies to they're sitting on the printer. So I'm totally not as on top of things today as I thought I was. But I did get two beautiful sweater patterns. I got Dark and Stormy, which I believe was gifted to me by Sparky Spud, who's Amanda, who I got to VKN with and meet. I believe she's going to be in Minnesota. And then the other was Moody, which is a really cute short sleeve cardigan that I've been like totally dying to make. And, oh, you know what? I have my iPad here. Duh. I can totally thank this person because the username escapes me at the moment. I've always been the first one to admit I'm terrible with names. Absolutely terrible. Singular Knitter. Like I said, so sorry, horrible with names. Singular Knitter, who's really nice and sent me the Moody pattern and really just sent such a nice little message in the gifts. I mean, both of them. And Singular Knitter is Sarah. I'm like, I could like picture her avatar, her holding a little one, and I mean, both were in my queue, and I totally cannot wait to make both of them. So a huge thank you to both of those, and like I said, my deepest apologies that I left them on the printer. I had them like all printed out and ready to go, and fail. So I have one last thing to talk about. I should have talked about this in the beginning. Crap. Like I said, I guess my notes were a slightly epic fail. I guess this goes well with the Yarny goodness. So I showed last week, and because I've been I've been on the go and busy, I haven't had time to scan it up. So I can show it again, one last time. Dancing Dog Dye Works, Michelle of Dancing Dog Dye Works, Woolly Love on Revelry, is so super awesome. And we've been such good friends for such a long time now. And we worked together, and she came up with like this super awesome colorway called RetroLemonStudio, and you get a kiwi green mini with it. The pre-orders, okay, are you listening? The pre-orders for this yarn go up Saturday. Saturday, January 26th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. 8 a.m. if you're out on the West Coast. You can pre-order this. It will be available in Walt's Worst, which is this. So soft. If you have not used Dancing Dog Dye Works, it's a perfect opportunity to snag some, and it smells so good. And it will also be available in Twist Sock as a kit. So you can get a skein of sock yarn with this and a little mini of green with that as well. So I'm so excited. Saturday, January 26th, 11 a.m. Eastern, which would be 8 a.m. West Coast. I'm like, Pacific? Is that West Coast? That's right. So that'd be what, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central. I'm going to post a thread in the group, so in case if you forget, you can go check the group, find out, what time it'll be for you. Get on there and pre-order it, because it's totally awesome. It's gorgeous, bright lemon yellow, and there's kind of a golden yellow, and a mocha brown, a kiwi green, and a lime green, and it is just gorgeous. So pretty. I'm so excited. And then my goal is to have a pattern out. The yarn is for pre-order. And the goal, as long as everything goes well and the weather cooperates, is to be shipped out mid-February. Like, somewhere between the beginning and the end of the third week of February, hopefully. And I will also be releasing a pattern to go with the yarn that you can buy through my designer page on Ravelry. Yay! So excited! So, I'm so excited. I'm just really, just ridiculously super, super stoked because we'll be celebrating the podiversary. So we'll be doing that the second Tuesday in February, I believe. Does that sound right? I think so. My official podiversary is February 16th. So, like I said, she's so kind to do pre-orders, so hopefully anyone who wants to get one can. And the colorway is just awesome. It's just so me. I love it so much. I'm like, I just want like tons of them. If I could buy like every skein that'll be for pre-order, I'd love to. But no, I want to share with all of you. The other Yarny goodness, since we're still there, is I caught, are you ready? I caught a Vulmize update. Happy dance, happy dance. And I got a kit. So it came in this cute little zipper pouch, all the way from Germany. I think this actually came last Tuesday, but I recorded early. So it only took like a week and a half, or no, 2 weeks for me to get. Something like that. And it is a kit for the pattern Walk on the Moon. Which is special to me because when one of my boys was little, he used to tell me, when I grow up, I want to play on the moon. So mine will be, when I title mine on my project page on Ravelry, I will not be calling mine Walk on the Moon. Mine will be Play on the Moon. So it comes with this cute little book. It's 20 pages, it says. It walks you through. It has charts. It's color work. Y'all know how I feel about color work. It scares the poo out of me. So, you get the little booklet, and then you get 3 skeins. And I got Pesto. I'm going to biff this up. Schwaffel. S-C-H-W-E-F-E-L. Schwaffel. Does that sound close? I'm not expecting it to be right. And then Neptune Dark. So they will go like this on the shawl. I will start with the Pesto to this one to this one. And there are 12 different colors, or like color kits that you can get. This was set 3. There was another real pretty set, and it had like a magenta and a bright orange and like a plummy purple, and it looked real bright and fun and colorful. But then I got to thinking, in like the panicky minutes as I'm trying to grab one of these kits before they're gone, is I might like that now. It might be fun, the pink and the orange and kind of the plum. But those aren't necessarily my colors at all. So I thought, if I'm getting something very special from Vulmize, and I'm spending that much money, because I don't think it was that expensive, because you're getting 3 skeins. They are, let's see, they are 100 grams, 574 yards, and it is the lace garn. So it's 100% superwash merino. It's supposed to be lace weight, but it really is thicker than a lace weight, in my opinion. I wanted something that I'd like longer. Something that wasn't quite so trendy to my taste. Something that I would probably like for a really long time. So I went with this color palette because I would probably like this color palette much longer than I'd like the other one. So even though blue is not quite, it's a very peacock blue. It's really pretty. And it really does complement the other 2 greens very well. So I'm excited. This is going to be really special when I knit it. And so excited I got one because I had seen the pattern online, and you can only get the pattern with the kit. So I don't know if there's ever going to be any plans for that to change or not. And then I thought it was cute. It came in this little case. Like I said, the little skeins fit right in there. Oh, this one's upside down. And then on the back, it just gives the information, like yardage, the colors. Like I said, it says color set 3 on here, and it lists the colors that are on that little piece of paper. So this is so on my to-do list. I just totally want to be able to knit this by the end of the year. It's not, unfortunately, going to be something I can cast on right away because I do have other things that have to be knit. But hopefully, once I get through June, let's say through June, I can just kick back and relax and knit this. And like I said, it is color work. There are lots of color changes in it. It's very textured. So maybe we'll do the color work portion of our knit-alongs like after June where I can knit this for the knit-along because I am so afraid this is not going to be one of those shawls I can work up in like 2 weeks. I think this is going to take me longer than that. And I'm quite intimidated by this because I'm not a very good color work knitter. So, let's see, that's it. That's all the Yarny goodness I have because this is the first yarn purchase of 2013. And I think I've only bought one other yarn. I did get a Dancing Dog pre-order last week. Or over the weekend or something. Yeah, last week. I think it was a Friday. Because I'm trying to be good. I went and I took care of all my stuff for my business and I have realized I have bought a lot of yarn and I really need to knit it. So I have nothing on the bobbin. Tonight I am determined to start my loop spin-along bump because there's only a week left to get that in before the spin-along closes and there's prizes involved. And I bought my bump like anybody else, so I should really try to get it in. So nothing spun up, nothing on the bobbin, but I do have some fiber goodness. Now, I just got this yesterday, so I figure probably at least US participants are getting theirs yesterday and today. So, it is the Into the World for January. If you do not want to be spoiled, look away, or I don't know how much I have to say after this, so you could turn me off, I guess. But I'm so excited because it is inspired by one of my favorite paintings, and I'm going to show it now. Oh, look at this. I'll take it out of the package, but I don't even know how to pronounce. It's like Sterrenchacht. Sterrennacht. Anyways, so this round of Into the World monthly clubs, I think this is the second month. No, third, maybe second. Anyways, right now, the fiber bumps are inspired by famous paintings, or just paintings people got to submit and vote. And this one was based on Starry Night. And it's so funny, my husband makes fun of me because he's like, yeah, that's everyone's favorite painting. But it seriously has been my favorite painting since I was very young. And then Doctor Who, like, totally solidified why I love it, right? Because it's so awesome. They even put it in a Doctor Who episode with the TARDIS. Anyways, it's these gorgeous, really golden yellows. And then it kind of goes, it gets slightly green when it transitions from the yellow. And it has like this aqua and a bit of a purple into this deep blue, which normally I don't like deep blue. But, oh, look at these colors. Chris is a genius when it comes to dyeing the fiber, I swear. Because these colors just, they're so beautiful together. And my son, who loves blue and yellow, together. And no, we're not Michigan fans when it comes to our college football. You're Ohio State all the way, although I have no idea anything about football. That is what my husband will tell you. Has claimed it as his. So we'll see. It is English Shetland. Yes, English Shetland. Approximately 4 pounds. 4 pounds, I wish. 4 ounces. I would gladly take 4 pounds of this because I think this is so pretty. It really does, I mean, has all the beautiful colors in the painting. And it's so soft. It is, I mean, it's not as soft as, like, my beloved Polworth or Superwash Merino, but it's still a lot softer than a lot of other fibers. And, of course, the fiber prep is ridiculous. I mean, you could just pull it into strips so easy. I cannot wait to spin this up. And I am going to try my hardest to make this super crazy barber pulling because I want all these colors to just mix together and be absolutely beautiful. And I'm putting it out there now. If you get your bump of fiber of this, of the classic, and you don't like it, I'm more than happy to take it off your hands. Which I'm sure, I don't know that how many people wouldn't like it, honestly. Even I, who am not a dark blue person, am ridiculously in love. But, you know, I'm learning lots of people, for whatever reason, are not the biggest yellow fans. I love yellow. It's the color of sunshine. So, I never can quite get it into the bags as nice as it comes. It always wants to, like, explode out of there and be like... I love it. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. I have never even considered leaving the club because even when there's something I don't like, I can normally destash it rather quick. Because somebody loves it, and I cannot wait to spin that. But I gotta get my loop done, and then I keep getting harassed about, totally joking, not harassed in a bad way, to get my loop spinning cloud spun up. So I need to do that too, because I want to just hug that thing so much. I just want to take it out and hug it. So, let's see. I feel like I have not been talking all that long. I really feel bad I don't have a whole lot to show. But I'm determined to have a finished object next week. That sweater will be done. Absolutely. So, that's it for me this week. Oh, not a whole lot going on. My goodness. But my house is getting really clean. So, you know, I just want to throw it out there. All the people on Plart who have been really supportive, because while I try not to bore you totally on the podcast about all my details with everything weight loss related, I mean, everybody's been so supportive, and everyone in the weight loss thread and the health thread in the RetroLemonStudio group, they're all so wonderful. And it really means a lot. It means a lot, not just to me, I know, but to others to know that there is a safe place to go where you can talk about things. Talk about if you had a bad day and you just need encouragement, or to talk about how great you're doing and you just want to share it with others and hopefully encourage others. So, because so many of you encourage me, and I thank you, because some days, even for me, you're just like, oh, I want to give up. I want to give up. This sucks. And there's cheerleaders there going, no, you can do it. Keep going. Everyone has bad days. You just gotta stick to it. So, that's it for me. Don't forget, get your piggies knit. You gotta get it done. You got 1 week. 1 week to knit your piggies. Less if you're not watching this on actual Wednesday when I record it. If you wait a few days, you have less than a week. Get going. You can do it. They're fun. Little piggies start knitting a piggy, and they're kind of addicting. Alright, that's it for me. I am Jenna, also known as RetroLemon. I am on Ravelry, Plurk, Twitter, although I don't really tweet, Pinterest. I've been pinning lots of food lately. And home things. And you can find me there. So, until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.